Good morning, everybody. Grace Church. It's day 8 of the coronavirus diaries. Haven't had one of these for every day, but just trying to keep in touch with everybody and point of contact. And it was great to see everybody yesterday. Great to have everybody online. It was just I felt really at peace and blessed last night, Lord, after having connected with you guys yesterday morning at Grace Church, and also the day before with the Brooklyn Church, and in the evening with the Albanian Church. We had just really good 3 times of connection, and thanks for all your patience and making that work and coming together. And I think we're developing a good use of that platform. You know, I've always said that church is not a show, church is not a performance, church is not one person standing there talking to everyone. It's a family that has a conversation, big or small, around a table. And we gather around that virtual table, at least right now, in order to just see each other and make comment and share some thoughts with some direction and facilitation. So I'm glad that everybody's getting connected that way. And for those that are not, especially those that you didn't see online yesterday, if you just think about it and reach out to them, get them in touch with me so that we can get them and connected with that situation, or at least just keep connected. I think, again, our biggest task here in all of this is to really just stay connected. Well, I'm videoing from my Monday habitat. On Mondays, many of you know that's my day off of the week, and so this is my sort of man cave where I do projects and have my fishing gear and camping stuff, and just potting bench on the other side of the room. So thought, hey, why not just let you know a little bit into my world today. Anyway, we got another week at least of this for with a little bit tighter constraints from what the government, the country, and everybody is doing together. And so again, I think we should be calmly expectant and faithful to the Lord, and doing our part in all of this, and then seeing what opportunities arise during the time. I'll keep you informed of that, and we'll get through this together. Again, make me known, make Grace Church Clifton at gmail.com known of any needs that you have, so we can be in contact with one another, reach out to those things. We want to work through you to help neighbors, and if we can help people, particularly around the church facility here with physical proximity, we're going to get more understanding of that this week. But for now, be well and take care of your families. Continue to pray for those healthcare workers among us, and anybody doing that essential work of driving trucks or delivering or making things just to keep things going. And so we need to be just fueling that by our prayers right now, and again, keeping our leaders. There's some big decisions that need to be made, and we just pray that God's Spirit will break through all of that stuff. And want to remind you in closing of just the things that we looked at yesterday from 2 Timothy, chapter 1, where Paul says to Timothy, in their situation where he's in prison and Timothy's struggling to establish the church in Ephesus with all the challenges there in a major city, a strategic city, Paul says, look, in the midst of all this, God has given us not a spirit of timidity or fear, like we see around us or like they saw around themselves, but of power and of love and a sound mind. Those are all things that we're equipped with to be established ourselves, to establish our church community, and to be an example and an encouragement to others to become established as well in what God is doing in his plans and his purposes in building his church and multiplying and establishing it around the world. So just be in prayer that we have that spirit, and it emanates from the promise of life that he talks about earlier there in 2 Timothy 1. So take confidence in that this week, and I'll try to keep in touch with you every day this way. We'll meet again online on Wednesday at 7 o'clock for prayer, and after that for our Way of Christ to the Apostles discussions. And then we're going to try to get that video series study started on Thursday night at 7 with the Bible Project, and more stuff like that will be coming out. More information on that will be coming out to you too. So be well, be safe, and look forward to being connected with everybody.